Today on RUTV, we get an update about what's going on around the globe.
Then we take a trip to the City of Stars.
Finally, I recap what's been going on in the world of entertainment.
So don't go away because it all starts right now on RUTV.
Good morning, Seahawks. Today is Friday, February 7th. I'm Kendall Keenan.
And I'm Taylor Roth. Welcome to our first broadcast of the second semester, everyone. Hey, Kendall, do you notice anything new?
OMG, yes, our new desk. Isn't it beautiful?
Well, yes, but I meant that isn't it crazy that we're already second semester seniors?
Oh yeah, that reminds me, seniors. Tickets for this year's senior excursion to Disney's California Adventure go on sale this coming Monday. Make sure to buy your tickets at the same time as your friends if you want to be on the same bus. The deadline to purchase will be on March 18th.
Also, seniors, if you are in need of some financial aid for college next year, there are several local scholarship opportunities available to us, including RUSD-sponsored scholarships, which must be applied to by February 21st. Head over to the RUHS website and go to Counseling and the Nest, and then click Senior Scholarship Opportunities. Don't miss this opportunity to earn some extra cash toward your college tuition.
You know, Taylor, I feel like there's been a lot of talk about money recently, specifically in news coming out of the White House. Let's go learn more with Ryan.
Thanks, Kendall. Multiple tariffs imposed by President Trump have stoked a trade war with China, as we sit on looming threats of Canadian and Mexican retaliatory tariffs. Under President Trump, a 25% tariff has been declared on our neighbors, Canada and Mexico, with a 10% tariff on all Chinese goods. Donald Trump imposed these tariffs with the hope of driving American manufacturing away from China and to force companies to manufacture their products here in the States. A temporary pause has been put on the tariffs with Mexico and Canada in exchange for funding border security to prevent fentanyl from being smuggled across the border in vast quantities. Multiple corporations in response have stated that they will not invest in new factories here in America, but instead pass the cost of these tariffs onto American citizens. China swiftly hit the U.S. with tariffs on coal and gas, which will increase the price of these crucial energy exports. This back and forth between countries is still volatile and subject to change as of February 5th, Wednesday, this week. On January 19th, both Israel and Palestine, along with numerous international negotiators, celebrated the agreement of a ceasefire deal after months of intensive conflict. This agreement, designed with the ultimate goal of achieving peace, is structured in multiple phases. In the initial phase, all fighting will cease. Hamas will release 33 hostages, and Israel will free 1,900 prisoners of war. As a result, Israel has vacated heavily populated areas, and thousands of citizens have begun returning to northern Gaza, witnessing firsthand the widespread destruction left by the brutal conflict. This ceasefire plan is expected to facilitate the return of all hostages and prisoners, and initiate efforts to rebuild Gaza, which will require years of international aid. Under President Donald Trump's administration, immigration and customs enforcement agents have been mobilized across the nation to enforce deportations, prioritizing individuals with criminal records. Recently, ICE agents in Newark, New Jersey, raided a fish market demanding identification from workers when credentials were not provided. 3 people, including a former U.S. veteran, were detained. The Department of Homeland Security insists that this was a targeted operation. Similar raids have been reported nationwide as a part of a new enforcement hospitals, churches, and schools. Military assets, including U.S. Marines and Army personnel, are now stationed at the southern border to maintain security, while U.S. military aircraft assist with deportations. Further raids in major cities are anticipated as part of ongoing enforcement efforts. In the past few weeks, several tragic aviation incidents have occurred in the United States, resulting in numerous fatalities. In Washington, an American Airlines jet collided with an Army helicopter over the Potomac River, killing 67 people. The nation is in mourning following this devastating collision. The Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, is investigating the cause of the accident, but President Trump has criticized the agency for its diversity, equity, and inclusion programs. He claims that the focus on Hiring individuals with disabilities, including intellectual, auditory, visual, and psychiatric impairments, may have contributed to the accident. Meanwhile, more crashes have occurred, including a medical transport plane in Philadelphia that killed 7 people, including an 11-year-old girl who recently was treated at Shriners Children's Hospital. Under pressure due to budget cuts and staffing shortages, the FAA is struggling to maintain the country's air traffic control needs. The future of these incidents remain uncertain and is yet to be seen what actions the FAA will take to prevent further tragedies. This has been Ryan O'Sullivan reporting for Current Events.
Thanks, Ryan. Seahawks, do you want to learn how to up your studying game with color-coded notes, infographics, and mind mapping? Well, if so, there will be an audio and visual learning presentation in the Wellness Center next Tuesday, February 11th. Don't miss this chance to make your studying more effective and enjoyable.
It's always important to practice frequently to improve your skills, whether in the classroom or on the field. Which reminds me, why don't we pass it on over to sports?
Welcome back to RUTV Sports. I'm Nova.
And I'm August Haynes.
Starting off with wrestling, last week our guys and girls both wrestled our crosstown rivals Miracosta. We absolutely mopped the floor with them, with our girls winning 78-6 and our boys winning 65-18. Along with that, our girls last weekend went to CIF duels where they unfortunately went 1-1. Our varsity boys and girls both have CIF individuals tomorrow at Santa Monica High School, so make sure to show up and support our fellow Seahawks.
Then moving on to the undefeated Bay League champs, our very own girls soccer team. They finished off their season beating PV 4-1 on senior night with some outstanding performances from both our goalies, Alexa Farmer and Sophia Smelich, and players like Reese Kendall and Delaney Corcoran, who each scored 2 goals. Then they closed up their season with a stellar win against Costa, winning 3-2 with a goal from Shannon Davidson and 2 goals from Nelia Cardenas. Great work, girls, and good luck in the playoffs. Our boys varsity soccer played their last game on Monday against Miracosta, finishing with a tied game of 2-2. Their final record was 11-4-3, which is quite the achievement. Congrats on an amazing season, boys, and good luck in CIF. Girls water polo faced off against Costa, beating them 12-8. Audrey Bonelli contributed immensely to the win, scoring 5 goals and giving 2 assists. Congrats, girls, on getting 3rd in the Bay League, and we can't wait to see where you guys compete in CIF. Our boys basketball team played 2 games this past week. They first played on Saturday against PV, winning 83-46. They then played again on Tuesday against Miracosta at home, unfortunately losing a nail-biting game 69-68. Seeing how both our boys and Costa went 25-3, they ended up sharing the Bay League title. Congrats, boys, on a phenomenal season. Our girls basketball team played 2 games on February 1st against North and then Shadow Hills. They fell short in the Bay League matchup versus North, losing 59-50. Then against Shadow Hills, they were down 35-38, and in the last seconds of the game, Chloe Choi made a deep 3 and sank it and was fouled and made her free throw, securing the game, winning 39-38 because of a rare 4-point play. With all of that momentum, they went into their senior night game against Costa this Tuesday. They started off on the wrong foot, being down 11-0 in the first quarter, but with a great performance from Sienna Blaustein, they were able to pull off the win, winning 45-34. Congrats on a phenomenal season. Well, that's all for this week. Congrats to all of our winter sports on an amazing season. And go Seahawks!
Thanks, August and Noah. And great work, athletes, Seahawks. If you missed this year's winter formal, don't worry, because RUTV was there to capture this dazzling event. So let's take a trip back to the City of the Stars.
I love seeing all of the transitions people made getting ready for winter formal. I would have really missed those if TikTok had actually gone banned.
You're so right, but hey, that reminds me, we need to catch up on what's been going on in the world of entertainment. Hey Seahawks, welcome back to Pop Corner. Let's jump right into it. This past Saturday, the 67th annual Grammys took place here in LA, with many notable moments for us to break down. Firstly, the show started off with a bang when Kanye West and his wife Bianca Censori took to the red carpet. After a quick nod from her husband, the Australian model removed her black fur coat to reveal a completely sheer dress with nothing underneath. Many Grammy viewers were appalled by the stunt and took to social media, with one user tweeting, "If someone doesn't consent to seeing you naked, that's called indecent exposure and it is a crime." Officials removed the couple from the awards show, with many viewers wondering if Censori would be arrested for public indecency. This, however, was not the case, as the LAPD confirmed no one had made an official complaint against the shocking lack of attire. At the Grammys after-party, Censori was seen wearing yet another revealing outfit, raising more concerns about her and West's relationship, as some fans believe Censori may be the victim of abuse, being forced to expose herself against her will. Shifting focus back to the Grammys itself, fans were excited as rapper Kendrick Lamar took home 5 Grammys for his infamous diss track about fellow rapper Drake. Lamar now has the same number of Grammys for his song Not Like Us that Drake does in total for his rap career. Other notable wins include Doechii winning Best Rap Album for her track Alligator Bites, Never Heal, making the young artist only the 3rd female rapper to ever take home a Grammy in this category. Then there was Beyoncé, who won 11 Grammys for her album Cowboy Carter, including the Grammy for Album of the Year as well as Best Country Album. Frustrated fans immediately took to social media criticizing Beyoncé and the Grammys and alleging that the singer must have paid for her many awards rather than winning them fairly, since her album had considerably fewer streams than other seemingly more deserving tracks, like Billie Eilish's Hit Me Hard and Soft. Eilish, who opened the awards show and was nominated for 7 Grammys, didn't win a single category, much to her fans' surprise. One annoyed Twitter user stated, "The Grammys was a joke. What do you mean Billie Eilish topped all the charts and won nothing?" Well, Seahawks, what do you think? Did Beyoncé's Cowboy Carter deserve 11 Grammys? Pop on over at Redondo Union TV on Instagram to let us know. This has been Pop Corner. We'll see you next time.
Wow, that all sounds so crazy. Well, Seahawks, that's all for this week's broadcast. As always, I'm Taylor Roth.
And I'm Kendall Keenan. We hope you all had a wonderful winter formal, and remember to keep on soaring, Seahawks!